If you want more premium consulting clients reaching out to you, asking for your help, instead of you putting up with the inconsistency from relying on referrals and writing proposals, this video will show you the critical shift that makes that possible. In this video, I'll show you why being capable isn't enough to get new clients reaching out to you, why authority positioning is so important and why most consultants don't have it, and the alternative future where dream clients come to you and what it takes to get there. Here's the problem. If you've been consulting for years and you're still relying on referrals and proposals to get new business, it's not because you lack expertise. It's because you haven't done anything to enable the wider market to see you as the authority that you actually are. And without that authority in place, you can't attract ideal clients consistently, which caps your growth no matter how good your work is. Here's what changes when you have authority. Premium clients initiate contact and ask if you can help them. You move from preparing proposals to fruitful conversations. You work with better clients on your terms with fewer time-wasting marketing activities. If you've been wondering why your pipeline feels unpredictable despite your experience, this is the shift you've been missing. I know exactly what it's like because in my previous businesses, I struggled to get clients consistently until I discovered what authority positioning was all about. When I relied on referrals and went to networking meetings hoping to generate more referrals by getting to know people, it was a lot of hard work and it felt like we were chasing clients all the time. But when I discovered authority positioning, everything changed. And that happened when I saw another consultant that worked just down the road from us. He invited me for a coffee and we talked about what he was doing, and he showed me how he was writing content and positioning himself as an authority before he was even reaching out to clients. And by posting content in various magazines and online, he was starting to get clients coming to him. And when we adopted that same strategy in our business, we started to attract better quality clients more consistently and more predictably. The problem with relying on referrals is that you become the best kept secret for a very small group of people. When you're not marketing yourself or becoming visible to a wider market, you don't have an opportunity to grow your business effectively. You have no control over it because you're so reliant on those few people who do know you to share their insights about you. But typically that doesn't happen until someone asks them, how do you solve this problem? And they say, oh yes, I know the person you should talk to. You can't grow a business effectively when you're relying on random events like that. When you take control of your own marketing, using authority positioning as your main strategy, where you're putting out content where people see your expertise, you're demonstrating your expertise, you're showing them exactly what you're capable of, then a wider market becomes aware of you and you start to attract interest from that wider market. So when you start to produce authority building content that really shows your expertise, shows your difference from your competitors, it shows that you have a solution for your premium clients' biggest problems, then they start to take notice and they want to work with you. Studies show that these days the reliance on referrals that was so predominant in the professional service markets is shrinking because there's so much more information available through the internet that people are now going to Google, going to AI to ask for the answers to their problems. So instead of asking their colleagues or peers, they are now asking Google. And if you don't have the answers for them, they're going to find the people that do. They're going to find the information online and start to follow those people. So it becomes all the more important to, if you want to grow your business effectively, to be seen as the authority in your market, because people are looking for the best solutions. They're looking for authorities to solve their problems. So the importance of you being seen as the authority is the key to being able to grow your business by attracting premium level clients. And by premium level clients, I mean clients that are ideally suited to you. They have the problem that you're best capable of solving, and they don't quibble about price. They don't make problems for you when they're doing the work. You probably understand what I'm talking about there. You have clients that aren't the best clients in the world, clients that you probably prefer to not be working with, but you take them on because you need the revenue from those clients. You don't have a consistent stream of clients coming to you in that premium level to be so selective. So we tend to take on work that's not the best for us, or take on clients that really aren't a good fit for us. So with authority positioning, you have choice. You have the opportunity to be more selective about who you work with, and you have the opportunity to simplify your business model, because you don't have to reinvent the wheel every time you come up with a new client with a slightly different problem. You become the authority, so you dictate the terms. You're not the servant where your clients are dictating the terms and telling you what they want you to do. As the authority, you tell the clients what they need, and then they will follow your process. So being seen as the authority in the market gives you a huge competitive advantage when your competitors aren't doing things that way. So what that means for you when you start to be seen as the authority is that you start attracting clients who want to work with you, which means that the pricing conversations and the being asked to sharpen your pencil are conversations you don't have anymore. You get the chance to set the terms, and you have high quality conversations with people who are already pre-sold, ready to buy your services. Another aspect of that is that with premium level clients, they're typically higher value clients where you have longer relationships with them, so you don't need so many of them to be at full capacity. Therefore, you can have fewer conversations with possible clients, potential clients, and those conversations are actually much more positive and fruitful. So there's less effort required in your marketing. There's less effort required in your sales processes. And it's a much easier approach, a much more enjoyable time of not only bringing on new clients and working with them through that sales process, but when you get to work with premium level clients, they're dream clients. They love to fit into your way of doing things because they understand that your way is the best way. So they don't want to dictate the terms to you, and they will make sure that they are doing the things that are necessary to get the results, whereas your lesser quality clients, the problem clients, are late coming up with their side of the bargain. They're late with their deliverables. They're late on payments often. So we can eliminate the need to work with those sort of clients. So authority positioning and creating a systematic approach to your marketing to create visibility in the market around authority-based content is my recommendation. I've put together a white paper that describes exactly what this process is about and how you can use authority positioning as a strategy to begin to leverage your time and efforts to get better results with your marketing, but also in a way that adjusts your business model to make it more efficient and more scalable so that you can start to grow your business effectively and move out of that survival zone into scalability and potentially saleability for your business. In the next video, I'll explain why this works by looking at how buyers actually think. So click the link to this video here and go and watch exactly how to put this strategy into place.